Hi there, this is John Drew here from Elevated Planet, and I am today with Aoibhinn Murray. How are you doing, Aoibhinn?
I'm doing pretty good, John. No complaints this end.
Good, good. So, what we're looking to do here is just promote the course that you are going to be running very shortly, because I think it'd be a great opportunity.
Okay, this course is really for people who are curious to understand energy and who are delving into their spiritual development or awareness, maybe for the first time, because it can be a bit daunting if you have an awakening and you don't really know what to do with this new awareness. And that's why I put the course together. Because it's a short course, it's for 6 weeks on a Wednesday evening. It's going to be recorded as well. So if anybody can't join on a particular day, they get the recording. And what I'm going to actually cover, we're going to start with what's called the auric field, or the science calls it the biofield. And this is the field of energy interpenetrating the body, the physical body. And it surrounds the body as well. Now, this holds all of our history, holds all of our information. We're going to go on to then look at chakras and what they are. These are wheels of energy that run along the spine, that project out and receive information in too as well. So these wheels allow the spirit and the energetic aspects of us and of these energy bodies that are part of the auric field to receive information and to put information out. So people are going to learn about their own energetic field, how it works, and how it actually interacts with other people. Then we're going to go on and cover cleansing techniques, because this is very important. And for those who are actually practitioners in any kind of aspect of the holistic field, or where they're working with other individuals, it's really important that we clear our own energetic field, because we can pick up other stuff from other people, particularly if we are working with them on a spiritual level or we're helping them emotionally. And so this is quite good for empaths, people who are very tuned in to other people. So we might look at how to determine if something is yours or is somebody else's, because often we carry around other people's information thinking that it's ours and not knowing why we feel so down or we feel really uncomfortable. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at clearing techniques around that for the individual and also for your own space, so for your own home or your workspace. And we're going to also touch on spirit guides. I'm going to spend a full lesson on spirit guides, the types of spirit guides that might be working with you and connecting with your spirit guide. So your spirit guide, you may have several spirit guides, you may have one spirit guide, but there'll always be one principal spirit guide, as in like a gatekeeper, who will have been with you since birth. And this will be somebody that you will know very well from other lifetimes. So it might be a very, very close friend, or it could be somebody who was a spouse in a previous life. So we're going to look at all of that and communicating with your spirit guide or guides and discussing the different types of spirit guides and their jobs and when they may come into your life and when they may leave your life, depending on what's going on and the lessons that you're here to learn. And then we're going to look at a few techniques for healing. We're going to actually spend a lesson on looking at energy healing itself and what it is and how to use it and how to use that chi, ki, or pranic energy that runs through you as an individual, harness it and send it to another person, or use it for yourself as well. So it's an introduction to that, and you'll leave that lesson with some simple techniques that you can practice, but you'll also leave that lesson having practiced sending energy to other participants in the group through the Zoom rooms, and receiving energy so you can feel what it's like. And then finally, we're going to bring it all together and we're going to have a lesson of integration and using and practicing what you've learned in the course up until that point. So that's it. It's a short, sharp course, and it can be used immediately. You're also going to learn how to clear your own energy and clear your energy centers. So it's a course where you're going to be clearing information and data out of yourself that you no longer need. So it's going to be healing for the individual.
It's interesting because, like, just looking through this here, I see a lot of advantages in this. And obviously, I've been working with Jolay now for 4 years, and I've learned an awful lot. I still regard myself as an amateur on many levels with a lot of these things. Is it every week from the 29th of May on the Wednesdays?
It is. It's at 7 p.m. GMT,
Uh-huh.
and it will be for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. So nobody's
Okay.
going to be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And you'll receive a recording as well of the class. So you can go back and look at it and listen to it again and use techniques, etc., and so forth going forward.
Excellent.
So yeah,
Excellent.
it's a short course, and like I say, it's an introduction
Yeah.
into this world of energy and spiritual development.
Wonderful. Well, for my part, I'm suitably impressed. Now, even despite the fact I will be away for the first 2 weeks of the course, I might be even tempted to have a go at that myself, because I know there's a lot of things, I know stuff about it, but I've never actually internalized a lot of these things. I've had more of an external awareness than an internal awareness. And I think that what you're talking about there would really tap deeper in as well. So I may well be one of your clients there, Aoibhinn.
You'd be very welcome. You see, I try and take the woo-woo out of a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
I like to I like to break them down into kind of kind of like a mechanical understanding, so
Mm.
people understand the logic behind certain practices. So when you understand why you're doing something, then you understand the benefits of it.
Yes.
Instead of just sitting there in meditation and not knowing, well, why am I doing this, or why am I cleansing this chakra? Well, it's because maybe you have a lower back pain today, and that area needs, that root or that sacral chakra needs to be cleared out, or there's some trauma being held there, and this is how it's manifesting in the physical body. And so I do like to make things practical for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. Yeah. It's kind of, putting the natural into the supernatural kind of thing, and, helping us realize that this is just part of who we are. And it's a great thing to be able to tap into this, because we're kind of taught that we are a physical body and that's it, right? And then you realize, actually, no, there is so much more, so much more. And once you get on that path, it's so enlightening, and it really improves life massively. So
It
fantastic.
does, and people need to be aware that the physical body is the densest aspect of you and your
Yes.
being.
Yes.
So everything else is created, and then out of that comes the physical body.
Yes,
So
indeed.
when you work with both together, the energies and the physical body, you're living a much more fulfilling life, and you understand yourself more as well, and other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it also helps you to become a bit more fearless as well,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Totally.
absolutely.
Yeah, and that's an important point going forward, I feel. So, Aoibhinn, thank you very much for that. We will be sharing this with the community and beyond, and certainly comes with my recommendation, because I think I'm going to be on that course too. So, thank you, Aoibhinn, and
Okay, thanks,
we'll
John.
speak to you soon again. Thank you.